Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm back. If you're not a person who watches the channel, you're probably like, what are you talking about? But I've actually been away traveling for almost a month. I have been uploading content, but a lot of the content that I've been uploading has been reaction commentary videos that I shot before I left. They were fairly easy for me to just make sure that I was uploading them constantly. And I like those videos, and a lot of you guys seem to like them as well, because it is quite interesting seeing a different person's perspective on gameplay and different things in Airsoft. So I'm going to continue doing those. However, I do enjoy making these kinds of videos a lot more, sitting in front of the camera, chatting to you guys, and doing stuff like this. So I've got a ton of stuff that's going to be coming up on the channel. I'm going to be back to uploading 1 or 2 videos every day. So if you guys have things you want to see, please jump in the Discord, talk to me. I've actually got a live stream later today. This will be coming out after that, so don't pay attention to that. But I have a live stream pretty much every week, and so I'm always looking for ideas. But today is going to be the first video where I'm back, and I got a stack of stuff to look through. But you can probably see who this box is from right here. And this box is from AceTech. Now, full disclosure, Al, who seems like an awesome guy from AceTech, literally messaged me on the Discord and said, hey, we really like your channel. We've actually looked at doing some new products, and we would really like to get your thoughts and opinions on them. And so I'm really excited about this because, for one, they've sent me some free stuff, and AceTech in Airsoft is a pretty big company. Like, it's one of the big ones where they've got a very good reputation. They make a ton of really good products, chronos, tracers. Tracers is probably their big one. But everything I've bought from them, I've really, really liked. So I'm not afraid of actually like having a bit of an opinion on this, because if it's affected by them sending me free stuff, I know that it's good. Well, we don't know it's good stuff. We're going to open it up. We're going to find that out. But from prior experience, I've had a really good experience with everything they make. Now, he messaged me and said, hey, we've got something we want you to check out. I also want to send you some other kind of like little things just to get your thoughts on. So I'm quite excited today just to open this up. I think I've got an idea of what's in here because he sent me kind of like a list. But actually, one of the items is something they've done. And he actually said in the Discord, we actually designed this based on our like techs and engineers seeing one of your videos. So that made me feel really proud and really happy. Because obviously it means that the channel is actually having some effect in the airsoft world, not just kind of providing entertainment for myself and some of you guys watching. But I'm quite excited to kind of just see what it is they've come up with and how similar it is to like something that I've done with one of the AceTech products that I use. Okay, so haven't done unboxings on this channel for a while, but paper, you know, here it is, lovely paper. It's actually been packed very well. No way. Okay, so I think they've sent me something that I was not expecting, which is kind of really cool. Okay, so let's start off. I'm going to get all the paper out. You can kind of see in here what this is, but you can kind of not see as well. Now, one thing I bought for the for one of my actual like airsoft replicas, and I did a review video on it, and I think after I did that video, that's when Al actually reached out to me, was this. It is one of their tracers that actually is made for, or it's designed like an AK suppressor, flash hider, and it has a built-in tracer into it. Now, this is the other version. So I basically tested it, installed it. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link to it down below so you can go and check that out. But I actually took my, got it right here, my Tokyo Marui AKX build, and I ended up switching out another AceTech product, weirdly, a quick detach flash hider with a suppressor unit on it. It was their Predator Mark III, I think, but I basically switched that out and I put this on here, which is another version of what they've just sent me. Now, what's really cool with this, and I don't want to do a full review on this is just an unboxing. These products I will go and do more like detailed review on, but this is their tracer unit. I got a couple of comments from people being like, wow, it's amazing they fit a tracer unit into it. And I just picked it up before I started this video because I was like, oh, it's probably good to show you guys what this is like. But for one, I love my AKX from Tokyo Marui. This build is awesome. I actually don't use it enough. I need to use it more. But what is really cool is that this actually, it's a very heavy and very front heavy replica. Like this rail on it weighs a lot. I've also got a PEC unit on it, but this is a really, really good compact way of putting a tracer on. I don't need like a full length suppressor to fit the tracer unit in there. It's basically just like a larger flash hider, little muzzle brake, effectively what it would be instead of a flash hider. But it's really good. I did like a full thing on it where I can change the colors of it. It's got like their AceTech like blaster, what is it? AceTech Bifrost, I think basically all of the functionality of that, but based into this. And what I really liked and why I bought it was because they actually made something for an AK. Now, like most of the like tracer units, the flash hiders that you actually see coming out are gonna be based for like an AR platform. And this is one of the first ones where I've seen an actual like flash hider AK tracer unit. And so I bought it, put it on, really liked it. So when Al, I think, saw that video, he was like, hey, I'm going to send you this product that's in the box, but I'm also going to send you one of these, which is their other version. Now, they make two of these. This is their other version here. So you can see that this one has kind of got these prongs on it. Now, I do have another Tokyo Marui AK. So what I might actually do is do a quick install of it. The AK that I've got is the OG AKM, not the AKX. And I've got a real wood kit on it. Again, I've done a full video on this, but I'm not sure if this is going to look cool. But I think that this one with this kind of like the notched end to it is going to look kind of cooler on this. So what I'm actually going to do, I don't actually have to. What I do like with these AKs is they have these indents here. So I just have to push that in. And then I have the option to remove this little flash hider, and it is very cool. To be honest, I may run it normally like that because I can't imagine running a tracer on my OG. Like, I've kept this thing like all wood, like original traditional AK look for a reason. So I may end up just keeping that flash hider on there for the meantime. I need a little, I need something to depress this with. There we go, perfect. I may end up just keeping it like that, but this is kind of cool. So he was like, hey, I'll send you the other one so you can test it out. And maybe I'll switch this one over to the AKX. But I'll put a link to this down below as well, guys. So if you want to get one of these, there'll be a link there too, so you can have a look and check it out. But that is what this looks like with that on there. And it does look pretty awesome. I mean, that's the actual tracer is inside there. And I don't know, let me know in the comments below if you prefer that look or the look with the OG on it, like the little split flash hider here, or this compensator. This definitely makes it look a bit more like covert for sure. And obviously it gives me the function to basically run tracer BBs in this and then have them change color, which I kind of like the idea of. Anyway, guys, so that's the first thing he sent me. So I'm pretty happy about that. I've got a lot of AKs around me now. Let me put that there. I'll put this guy down here. Now, the other thing which actually I really appreciated when I spoke to AceTech, or I spoke to Al at AceTech, is he said, hey, thank you for doing your video on quite a few of our products. One of the videos that I've done one on is one of my favorites of their products, which is this, the AceTech Volcano. It fires 40mm grenade shells. It has a built-in tracer unit. And what I do absolutely love about this is the function of it. Like, it is amazing. I've been running it as a secondary indoors, and I mean, it's a bit unfair is the only thing I would say, is like, it's a bit unfair. But I did actually have some issues with their grenades. And the issues that I had is that they were just leaking after a little bit of time. It was kind of like works perfectly. If I hadn't used them in a while, I'd have to basically like take them apart. And I did a full video where I went through and I changed out the O-rings to basically fix this leaking air that I had in them. Now, they provide a ton of actual like O-rings with and ball bearings that come with the product when you buy it. The AceTech, what's it called? Their grenade. I'm gonna get really annoyed if I don't know the name of it. Hold on. AceTech 40mm. It is the spawner. No, AceHive. So you get two of the AceHives and a spawner in a kit. They are amazing because you can load them so quickly. But the issues that I had was, again, as I just said, in fact, I'm going to get one right now, so then we're not having me talk about this and not show you. Okay, guys, sorry. Here is the AceHive. So this is their 40mm grenade. The amazing thing with this is how fast you can load it. This will take any 40mm grenade, so you could just run it on regular ones. However, this is their spawner, and this is the loading system, and I can literally just drop that on there, filled with BBs. I can push this button, I can rotate it, and you can see there, it just fills this thing like instantly. I can then just push this down and we're good to go. So in terms of like reloading these things, it's amazing. Now, as I said, I had an issue just with the O-rings where they would leak a little bit. I had to open them up. I did a full video of like how I opened it up. It took me a while to actually get it to work properly because I was just very bad at putting it back together. I actually got the hang of it and managed to change out 5 of them. But I had to basically re-lube the O-rings or replace the O-rings. They provided you with extra O-rings in the pack. But when I said that to them, I said, hey, this is an issue that I've had. They said, look, we're actually aware of that issue. And for most people, it's okay. But we're actually now basically re-engineering it to fix that issue so that there is not as much wear and tear on the O-rings. And I'll send you this stuff now. And also we'll throw a load of O-rings in. So they literally just sent me, which I just found in this package, a ton of O-rings to basically, and ball bearings to basically replace on my AceTech hives if I want to. So that's pretty cool that they actually are like listening. I have it sometimes if I've like communicated with airsoft companies where they're just like, yeah, it must be an issue that you've had. We haven't heard that before. Whereas actually it seemed like they were like, okay, yeah, that's something that we need to make better and we're going to make it better. And also here's some O-rings just for you so that you don't have that issue. Now this is the thing that he sent me or told me about and said, we'd love to get your thoughts on it. And you can see here, it has Volcano on it and it has drop leg holster setup. Now, if you're aware of how I play with this thing, I run this as a secondary. And I also use this, which is a QLS system for all of my pistols. I have a drop leg holster, which I'll show you in a second. And I basically have done some videos on this, so you can go and watch it, but I found a way to print a QLS fork with like a little disc attachment. I put the Novridge universal holster on it, and AceTech actually make an attachment already, which will go on or into the Novridge system. So this, I'll show you how it works. Sorry, this is me now just quickly trying to demonstrate this for you. How this works is I have a drop leg holster. This here is a system which will allow me to put whatever I want in here. For instance, if I have my P320, I can drop that straight in and I can use my P320 as my secondary. If I want to switch it out, I just push this fork and I could switch to this, which is my Volcano. So now I have this thumb button and I can just use the Volcano as if it's a pistol. It'll go in, out. And when I'm playing indoors, I've really loved it because I can basically just use this as a secondary as if it's a pistol and then re-index it as I need to very easily, whilst also being like, hey, I want to switch it out. I'm going to go for something else. Anyway, what Al said, and again, I'm opening this for the first time, so we'll see how much I remember after being away for a month. But he said that some of the engineers at their place had seen the video and were like, hey, that's pretty cool. We should kind of like design a version of that, which will do effectively the same thing. Have a drop leg version to run this AceTech Volcano. Now, I'm not sure if this is available yet, if you could purchase it. If it is, again, I'll put a link to it down below. But he basically has sent me this little kit here. And it's very, very nicely, what do you call it? Displayed as if someone's packed it very nicely. So hopefully that's for the unboxing video. Sorry, I always get this issue where I just start getting stuff out and then it's just too much and we just get very busy on the desk. So I'm gonna try and correct that. But basically what it looks like they've sent me is one of the Novridge universal holsters. So I have one of these, but that is basically what you're going to need to do the Novrich holster system. One of the attachments that they make, so that is this on the side here, which is that system right there. And then it looks like there is a drop leg holster attachment here with that disc on it. So I could, again, if I wanted to, I could switch that over and run this on here. And then this, I have no idea what this is. It's an AceTech. It has something, but we're going to figure this out in the next video, and we'll do a little install of this, and I'm going to work this out in the meantime. But it looks like they've sent me literally a little kit here, just with everything, a little AceTech brochure. And the other thing, which I noticed, which I did not expect, but I saw it as I opened the box, is it included this. So they've actually sent me, I think, a whole nother Volcano. And as soon as I saw this, you may have like seen it in my face as I opened the box as we started filming, but I just thought akimbo. I could dual wield Volcanos now. If I have two of them and I can run them in a drop leg format or two on one leg, I could basically run these as two shotguns, one in each hand, basically, because it is a grenade launcher, but effectively the function of it is firing like 100 BBs at someone in one go. So this is, oh no, they haven't sent me that. They've sent me all of the attachments for it, which is actually even better, because that now means this is for the deluxe edition. So what I can do is I can mount all of this stuff on here. So it's got an underslung rail-mounted grenade launcher. So I think I could run that underneath here and have it like a double-barreled shotgun. I can then, they actually sent me a foregrip for it, so I could run that instead. They've sent me a stock for it, so I could put that on there. They've also sent me this, which I think is an attachment to mount two extra on there. A load of Picatinny rails, another one of these underslungs, and then a full grip for it as well. Okay, guys, so pretty excited. This is obviously all stuff that AceTech have sent me. So again, full disclosure, thank you AceTech for sending this to me. I'm about to close this box up so that I can reopen it in about 5 minutes and do a build. I'm going to take this thing, my AceTech Volcano, and I am going to turn this thing into, I'm going to add all this stuff on it. So we're going to work it out. Plus I need to understand what these are. So if you want to watch that video, guys, please do subscribe. Again, as I said, I'll put links to all of this stuff below. So if you're interested and you want to go and buy it, go and check it out. But very shortly, you'll be seeing a video on this channel where I'll be taking this guy and I will then be creating a side or leg mounted folding assault rifle version of what this is. And I will definitely also be filming some gameplay with it. So thank you guys so much for being here. I'll be back very soon with some more videos because, as I said, I've got a ton of stuff to get through now that I've kind of come back and I'm back in my my little home pod zone here. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you very soon on the next video, and have a great day wherever you are. Goodbye.